2017 has been a year full of challenges and accomplishments. Most of the challenges have come on the advocacy front. In fact, this has been a year of unprecedented activity for us at both the federal and the state levels. On the federal level, we have focused on active transportation and complete streets, green infrastructure and stormwater management, and designing for resiliency. We released a statement on infrastructure priorities. We issued statements on President Trump's recommended budgets. In response to the EPA's request for public comment, we prepared a sign-on letter opposing the rollback of U.S. climate policies. On May 15, we delivered the final letter to Administrator Pruitt with the signatures of almost 1,900 landscape architects and other supporters. Using our I Advocate network, we mobilized our members to oppose efforts to eliminate the EPA and to support key programs, including Tiger and the Land and Water Conservation Fund. In August, we issued a statement opposing the administration's rollback of the Federal Flood Risk Management Standard. Most recently, we collaborated with architects and engineers to oppose the unfair treatment of professional service businesses under pending tax legislation. We have had mixed success. On the positive side, at the end of the last Congress, we and our allies secured language encouraging use of green infrastructure in legislation directing the Army Corps of Engineers. This Congress, ASLA is leading efforts to advance 2 green infrastructure bills. And so far, we and our coalition partners have been successful at protecting important programs like Tiger and the Land and Water Conservation Fund. But these programs are still under threat, and we continue to be concerned about and to speak out on administrative actions like the flood standard rollback that will undercut community safety and resilience. The licensure front has been equally challenging. This year, we've had initiatives in 20 states and the District of Columbia. Several are positive. A licensure law was enacted in D.C. Alaska and Colorado passed new sunset bills. Others, however, threaten existing laws. Thanks to the hard work and fast action of our chapters, we have 13 wins and 0 losses on the licensure scorecard this year. But again, the fights are not over. Given the current regulatory environment, working with our chapters in CLARB to protect licensure laws will remain a top priority. I encourage all of you to participate in our I Advocate network. With a few quick clicks, you can add your voice on critical issues when it matters most. Public awareness also remains one of our highest priorities. Our This Is Landscape Architecture social media campaign hit some amazing new records. More than 7,000 posts from 56 countries, reaching 3 million people and over 42 million impressions. Our website and social media continue to be successful at getting the word out about landscape architecture. ASLA.org receives more than 900,000 unique visitors annually. Our resource guides like Sustainable Landscapes, Designing for Resilience, and the Health Benefits of Nature are especially effective at reaching our key target audiences, including public policymakers. We also launched 4 new guides on residential design that focus on water, ecology, materials, and energy. These guides showcase how landscape architects are making the residential design and construction industry more sustainable and resilient. In addition to these priorities, ASLA is maintaining a special focus on growing the profession. This year, we created a new staff position focused on career discovery and diversity. And this summer, we held the Diversity Super Summit, bringing back participants from the last 4 years of diversity summits. The report of the Super Summit, including action steps to promote diversity over the next few years, is available on our website. Also this year, we produced Your Land, a special issue of Landscape Architecture magazine geared toward 10 to 12-year-olds. Your Land was mailed with the April issue of the magazine and is being distributed to career discovery programs around the country. Climate change is another special focus. On September 21, we convened a multidisciplinary blue ribbon panel on climate change and resilience. The starting point for the panel was this premise: Landscape architects and their design and planning colleagues must play a central role in shaping the built and natural environment to combat climate change and secure a sustainable future. The panel was given 2 tasks. First, to identify the most important design and planning approaches for creating healthy, climate-smart, and resilient communities. Second, to identify specific public policy recommendations to support those approaches. The report and recommendations will be published in early 2018. Last but not least, in May we celebrated the official opening of our renovated headquarters, now called the ASLA Center for Landscape Architecture, with a series of events, a public open house, a middle school tour, and a live-streamed lecture on the design of the building and site. Even before the official opening, we had already hosted meetings of a number of other organizations, as well as the first of the Landscape Architecture Magazine lecture series. This summer, we hosted a hugely successful reception for the Congressional Pollinator Protection Caucus. And the center is on track to receive LEED Platinum as well as Gold certification under the WELL Building Standard. The center is doing exactly what we set out to do. It is providing a focal point for our roles of convener, advocate, educational resource, and role model for sustainable design and construction. In short, it is raising the visibility and understanding of the society and the profession. The Center for Landscape Architecture could not have become a reality without the generous support of many of you. If you have not yet contributed to the capital campaign, please consider making a donation. We have almost reached our fundraising goal. Your support can help us bridge that last gap. And there is more to come. Working with the DC government, we are leading the design and construction of a green and complete street demonstration project on the 600 block of I Street outside our headquarters. Like the center, this project will raise the visibility of ASLA in the profession. It will also reinforce the position of landscape architects as experts in stormwater management and complete streets. Even in these challenging times, we are placing the profession front and center and raising its influence in important discussions. But there is much more to do, and none of us can afford to sit on the sidelines. Working together, we can amplify the voice of the profession on the critical issues facing our communities.